What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. For today's video, I'm going to share with you the true cost of being a Tesla owner, and I'm going to give you some insight to my first Tesla accident. So let's jump right into it. The first thing I'm going to share with you guys today is about the charging aspect of owning a Tesla. To give you guys some background, I originally was going to get a used Model S and take advantage of the free supercharging that came along with that. After I did some research, you really have to know the model and the year of the Model S to truly take advantage of that. And after I kind of sat back and looked at the pros and cons of getting a used Model S versus a brand new Model 3, I didn't think that getting an older version of the Model S was the way to go, just so I can get the free supercharging due to the new technology and the software updates that came with the newer version of the Teslas. My charging situation with my Model 3 has been pretty feasible, I must say. Charging costs have been a lot cheaper than I was expecting. The first full month of charging for me, I actually charged every single day at work, and I was looking at the history of that through ChargePoint, which is one of the apps that I definitely recommend for you guys to use if you're not familiar with it already. You can download it through the App Store on your mobile device, and you can locate all the ChargePoint chargers around your area. I ended up spending around $40 for the entire month of charging. Like I said before, I charge my Model 3 every single day, Monday through Friday while I'm at work. So to put things in perspective, a full month of my EV charging cost was $40 in comparison to $60 roughly a week to charge my gas car that I used to own. Now that being said, not all ChargePoint chargers are the same. So if you guys end up using one of those, be sure to actually go through the app and read the details of each charger that you do use. Some chargers give you a price point for a certain time duration, and some chargers give you a price point per kilowatt hour. So just a piece of advice, not just with the ChargePoint app, but be sure you guys read through the charging details of each station that you do end up using, if it's not a Tesla one, just so you guys have an idea and aren't blindsided by any extremely high costs. And as you guys are well aware, during this difficult time that we're currently living in, I haven't been doing much driving, but when I had to go pick up some groceries or get some takeout, the driving back and forth does obviously utilize some of my battery. Luckily for me, I actually haven't had to pay 1 penny for any charging during this time. There are free chargers out there. As long as you guys do some research and understand the resources that are available in regards to chargers, your costs can be reduced substantially. One big thing about purchasing a new Tesla vehicle is the referral code. I'll have mine linked down below. I was able to use my buddy's referral code, which not only gave me 1,000 free supercharger miles, but also him as well. This can definitely come in handy if you're ever in a pinch or if you're going on a road trip. There are many Tesla supercharging stations, and actually if you guys look on the Tesla website, they have a roadmap of all of the future superchargers that are going to be added as well. So to wrap up this charging segment here, the charging aspect of owning my Tesla has been an extremely positive experience for me. My costs have gone down dramatically. Do your research, use the apps that are available to you. I'll have all the applications linked down below for all the charging apps that I use. And if you're not familiar with any of those, or if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment or send me a message and I'll be happy to answer any questions. The next part I'm going to share with you guys is regarding car insurance. Insurance is a very big piece of owning a car. If you're a new car owner, please make sure you do your research and you are signing up for the right car insurance that best suits your situation. For me, I actually ended up changing insurance companies. I was with one insurance company for a long time and I ended up changing due to my current situation. It was actually more beneficial and it saved me money. The unique thing about owning a Tesla is that if any damage is ever done to your car, or if you're part of a car accident, Tesla is the only place that you can go to, or an authorized Tesla body shop, to get those repairs fixed. Like I said before, be sure to stick through this entire video. I'm going to share with you my experience with my first accident. When you're looking at these different insurance companies, you're going to see that some prices are extremely high. Depending on your situation and depending on your coverage levels that you're looking at, be sure you guys are really comfortable with the decision you're making. As many of you guys know, Tesla actually has their own insurance. In my opinion, I don't believe that Tesla is currently ready to provide insurance to their cars. Hopefully Tesla can kind of get out of their beta phase that they're currently in. If I were you, if you are still looking for insurance, or if you would like to try out Tesla insurance yourself, feel free to give them a call and see what kind of answer they give to you. Since I am located in Los Angeles, insurance costs are relatively higher due to the high populated areas and the traffic. Depending on the location you're at and where you live, obviously prices are going to be a little bit different. With many insurance companies, there are ways to save yourself some money. For example, if you're a multi-car owner, that is one way for you to save some money. Like the charging I was talking to you guys about earlier, please make sure you guys do your research and understand the ins and outs of these insurance car companies. That's probably my biggest piece of advice. Next, I want to transition and talk to you guys about the EV rebates that are out there. I definitely had to do a lot of learning in this area because this is my first electric vehicle. Being who I am, I definitely wanted to do my own research and understand this aspect of owning an EV car and take advantage of anything that applied to me. The EV rebates obviously are location based. I can only speak to living in Los Angeles. Different companies offer different rebates. For me, there were a couple different options. I highly recommend going on their website or even giving them a call and speaking to a representative. For my situation, I was able to get a $1,000 rebate just by purchasing an electric vehicle. A lot of folks use the EV rebate money they do end up getting back to purchase a home charger. That's about it for the EV rebates. A common denominator, as you guys have probably seen, is research. Please make sure you guys do that and take advantage of all the available resources and opportunities that are available out there for you. Moving right along, guys, next I'm going to share with you some maintenance tips in regards to car washes and products that I used in the past with my other cars. I definitely got lazy at times and just took my car through the standard machine wash stations. After I purchased my Model 3, I'm definitely never taking my car through any machine washes. Up until this point, I've done only hand washes myself. I did some research on Amazon through different products that had really good reviews. I'll have my 2 products that I use linked down below if you guys are interested in getting those. The products actually don't require much water at all. As you guys can see, these are the supplies that I use. I have the microfiber gloves, I have a water bucket, I have a few microfiber towels to help with drying, and I have my washing solution. And that's pretty much about it. The whole process from start to finish roughly takes about 20 to 30 minutes and the car looks great after you're done. If you guys have made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. Be sure to slam that like button down below and give this video a big thumbs up. To start about my first Tesla accident. At that point, I hadn't even owned my Tesla for a full month yet. This happened about 3 weeks after I took delivery of my Model 3. It was around 6:30 in the morning when I was driving to work on the freeway. There definitely is some stop and go traffic. My normal reaction when I drive any car, even before the Tesla, whenever I slow down, is to look at my rearview mirror to make sure the car behind me is actually slowing down. In this situation, while I was slowing down, it didn't seem like the car was gonna stop in time. Unfortunately, it ended up rear-ending me on the freeway. To say that I was frustrated is an understatement. I remember sitting there and trying to gather my thoughts and not just become irate right off the bat. I ended up getting out of the car and praying that the damage wasn't too bad. The car wasn't going that fast, but the impact was enough where I was a little bit worried. This car was larger than mine and sitting higher up. There was absolutely no damage to their car, but 2 quarter-size holes in my bumper. It didn't end up damaging any of the sensors, which is a plus, I guess, in this situation. As any car accident goes, I exchanged information with this individual and I actually ended up calling the police to get a police report filed. The CHP officer came out, took a statement from myself, got my information. At that point, my portion was done, so I was able to leave. Once the accident happened, I had to do research. Again, the common denominator with all the stuff I'm sharing with you guys today is research. If the damage on any vehicle from an accident requires body work, then at that point you would have to take your car to an authorized Tesla body shop. Luckily, in my situation, there was no body damage. I made an appointment down at my local Tesla service center. One fun fact about the Model 3, they actually match your paint color with your VIN number. I dropped my car off at the service center. They swapped out the bumper, and to my surprise, it was actually done in the same day within a few hours. My overall experience working with Tesla through this car accident was much more positive than other car manufacturers I've worked with in the past. That's a wrap for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. if you guys are gonna get a Tesla in the near future, be sure to get my referral code down below and get yourself 1,000 free supercharger miles. Drop a comment down below of any future video ideas you guys might have, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.